did we say we have to do the show?
You tell me. You tell me.
Tell me, man.
I don't know, you tell me.
This is brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm joined with Joe. And New Year's Days, I mean, we're pretty, you know.
Yeah, we were, to use the vernacular, shit-faced.
Exactly. I mean, shit. Should I share my New Year's Eve story, or do you want to go first?
No, why don't you go first? Because I'm sure that yours can't be worse than mine.
Well, mine was pretty good, but bad at the same time.
Yeah.
You know Liz?
Liz who?
Liz. The Liz.
The Liz. You mean like Elizabeth from wrestling?
No. Liz the veterinarian.
Oh, Liz the veterinarian does a lot of work for that guy John Arbuckle who's got the fat orange cat and everything.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I was with her last night.
Yeah?
And let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
She has really, really nice hair.
Yeah?
I mean, like, you've seen girls with good hair, right?
Well, sometimes, yeah, I suppose so. I mean,
but this chick's hair, Liz's hair, the greatest hair I've ever seen on a woman, ever.
Really? Could you stroke it like it was a cat?
Yeah, I bet you could. And it was like, this hair was so nice, like, you can eat dinner off her hair, all right?
Yeah, although, you know what? I hate getting hairs in my food.
Wait, this hair you wouldn't mind. I would like to eat this hair.
Did you tell her that?
No, because all I remember was seeing her really nice hair. Then I remember her telling me that her uncle was a deputy police commissioner. And I remember, then that's it. And I remember waking up in my bed and calling you to do the show.
That police commissioner thing's going to kill the buzz right there.
Yeah. It's never good when your uncle is a deputy police commissioner.
Yeah.
And, wow. And I'm still pretty much hungover right now. And, what about you? What's up with you?
Well, mine was considerably rougher. Yeah. I started out, right, I went to a pub.
Your pub? The pub?
Yeah.
Pub, the Dalmatian?
No, it wasn't Brady Pub either.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a pub in Quincy, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
Because, because I didn't want to go downtown because I don't like crowds and all that, New Year's and all that shit. But I got there and it was also too crowded,
Yeah.
It was terrible, but I ended up talking with, there was actually a celebrity from Massachusetts there, a South Shore celebrity, as it were.
Was, celebrity, South Shore.
It was Mark Brown.
Wait, Mark Brown? Mark Brown?
Yeah, the author of Arthur. The
Holy
creator.
shit! You saw Mark Brown?
Yeah, we lived in Hingham, in Massachusetts, and so I guess it wasn't too far from to get down to Quincy. And as I said, the author of the lovable Arthur, the Aardvark's children's series was there.
Shit, what'd you say to him?
I recognized him, and me and him sat down. We started having a few.
Really? What did you guys drink?
I was drinking, I think they had some kind of pints or something or other. One of those crummy things like Coors or something like that for cheap. We were going through a lot. It was cheap. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And
the Bruins were playing on New Year's Eve?
I guess so. I don't have that much recall of all this. But,
okay. All right, continue.
Yeah, I was talking to him about, we first were shooting the shit about Arthur for a little bit, and I was saying, we were laughing, having a good time, because he can be a tough customer, that, Mark.
That's no pun intended, right?
And, I was saying Binky Barnes, you think your dog looks like Shrek, ha ha ha, things like that. You think Arthur will ever hook up with Francine and all this? But then I said something that apparently went too far for him.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you should make a new book, GW's First Spanking. He said, I'm not writing a book. And I said, it's not a dirty book. It's about pedagogy. There's nothing sexual implied in this. That girl is a brat, and until somebody puts her over her knees, her personality is never going to improve.
Correct.
Well, anyway, I guess he disagreed with me on means of child rearing or whatever, because he got mad. Let me tell you, folks, Mark Brown, author of the lovable Arthur children's book series, he can be a mean drunk.
A mean drunk, you said?
Yeah, like I said, he's a tough customer. He started shoving me around.
Mm-hmm.
We took to fighting, and of course I got thrown out of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
One who wasn't the celebrity book author. I was standing outside pissed, and Frank came out there, and also our man Dave, the Clarence Darrow of the South Shore. Brockton was out there. And we were getting pissed, but fortunately, Rockin' Rob called us up and saved the day.
How did he save the day? Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You got in a fight with Mark Brown.
Yeah.
The Mark Brown.
Yeah, the Mark Brown, the author of Arthur.
Wow. I mean, I just now realized this. You met Mark Brown?
Yeah. You could say I got in a fight at a bar over DW.
Wow. If you're on a married DW, you can say you did it for her.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not really into those mixed species marriages. Not that I'm passing judgment on anybody here, but I'm just saying, not mine.
Well, what if somebody like Bugs Bunny's married to like a woman?
Yeah, well, Roger Rabbit did that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess maybe it's different with tunes.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get back to this. How did Rockin' Rob save the day? I mean, you met fucking Mark Brown. That basically made your day, if not your...
You know what? Because I ended up fighting with him and got thrown out of the bar. But Rockin' Rob, just when we were all pissed off, Rockin' Rob called us, and he invited us over to North Shore, over to Saugus. We went to Kowloon's for the all-night, all-you-can-eat seafood buffet.
What?
Yeah.
How does that save the day? You don't even like seafood.
Well, it's better than standing outside of a bar in Quincy Center shouting insults at Mark Brown who's inside. See, it's like, I'm never reading any fucking Arthur books again. Fuck DW. Fuck the tough customers. Fuck that son of a bitch Ratburn. But piece of shit son of a bitch Ratburn. Well, instead, I get to go to all you can. But I'm not too seafood eater myself, as you said. Mm-hmm. And I mean, Frank was having a good time with the coconut trip. Mm-hmm. Dave was enjoying himself, but I'm not much of a seafood eater, so I treated myself to a more liquid kind of meal.
What kind of liquid? What beer? Or
this was actually Jack Daniels mostly. So already I was mixing drinks, and that's never a good idea.
Yeah.
And you think I'd know better?
Yeah. You figured you drank earlier, and now you're drinking even more.
I know. But you know what it was? I think it was just the whole Mark Brown thing just had me so out of sorts.
Fuck Mark Brown. I'm never going to watch Arthur again now.
No, I mean, look, some people when they're drunk, they act a certain way, and I'm sure that he went home and he was like, boy, I really didn't act like myself that night. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Where is Frank? Is he awake or? Frank's still awake. I think he was trying to call in the show. Really? I'm not seeing anything. Did he come up on the chat room? Chat room? They didn't say anything. I don't think. Let's see. Hold on. I've seen somebody named Zuzu. Remember Zuzu? Oh, yeah. She had these, pedals, right? Supposedly. I don't see anything. No, I don't see anything. Yeah. I wonder what we should do on that one. What about Zuzu? No, on the call-in, Frank was trying to call in that issue. Well, I guess not. I guess I also was told before we went on the air that you said somebody's supposed to be at your house. I don't know who was supposed to be at your house. Oh yeah, we do have a very special guest showing up. Did you meet this person or last night or? Frank knows him. I think he met him through Nicole. Oh. I can't remember. I'll tell you this. As far as last night was concerned, I can't really remember myself. Now, the only thing I remember about last night is about the Liz thing, and I remember Liz saying how she liked whiskey. Well, let me put it this way. After the buffet thing, they took me back to Rockin' Rob's, and they were going to watch the Three Stooges. Mm-hmm. Or watch, what were you talking about? What were we talking about that time? Dick Clark's balls dropping on New York City or something like that? Oh, you watch Dick Clark drop his balls? No, well, they did. I got sick and fell asleep at like